Hi everyone. Hello. How's everyone doing today? Belle, I see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I know you can't stay, but it's always nice to see you. Hello. I'm glad you like my new starting screen. I hope you're well. Hi everyone. How's everyone doing today? You all doing good? Oh, James! Thank you. Hold on. Hi, Game Prodigy. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming. It is Tales of Arise time. I'm playing the demo today. I figured, you know what? I'm gonna play the demo anyway. Why not share the experience with you guys? You know, it's one of those things where I was like, I'm gonna be burning like 3 or 4 hours on this anyway. I might as well, share it with you guys. You guys get an extra bonus stream that I probably wasn't going to do otherwise. Hi, Type Cookin'. I'm seeing a lot of new names today, which is cool. I assume it's the Tales crowd? The Tales of crowd? Yes, Jaboka's screaming. Jaboka has been screaming this whole time. Hello, Jaboka. Did she sleep with a cup of coffee? No, she went, well, actually it's tea. I drink tea. But she does what I do, and essentially it's you get up, you crawl out of bed, you go and grab your tea, then you go and crawl back in bed, and then mourn your sleep for the next like hour or so. Tea in a mug? Absolutely. Uh-huh. Mugs hold more. Konbanwa. Ohayou gozaimasu, Daino-san. It is like 6 a.m. there for you, right? Tara says, I do like Tales of games, and I've been waiting on Arise since it came out for pre-order. I know, right, dude? When Tales of Arise first got shown off, I was so ecstatic. I was so ecstatic about it. Very, very excited about Arise. It just looks real good, right? Arise just looks so good. Is that Chibi Masay? That is Chibi Masay. Chibi Masay waking up, getting ready for the stream. Nutty Delphox says, I've never seen a Tales game. Oh, well, you're in for a treat, I think. I mean, this game looks a lot different from other Tales games. It seems like they redid the engine, which they've been sorely needing for a couple of games now. So I'm really excited about it. Baby Kai is being a handful right now and gotta go, but seriously sending all the love. Thanks, Belle. Thank you so much for popping by. Give Kai a hug for me. So many setback dates, but worth all of it from what I've seen so far. Yeah, I was getting worried about it because we saw like the first preview of it, right? The first initial trailer, and then it was just radio silence for a long time. I was just like, are we still getting that game? Are we still getting it? Please tell me we're still getting it. Darathel says, I love Tales but can't play the demo myself, so I'm glad you're streaming it. Oh, well, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome to the stream. I hope that this suffices for you to experience the demo. I almost didn't get to play the demo because I did not own any of the systems that the demo was out for. But Laughing Boy LP just like a couple of days ago was like, yo, I saw your tweet. Do you want a PS4? Because I can lend you a PS4. I was like, yes, please. I mean, if you're not using it, I won't turn that down. So Laughing Boy LP was very sweet to offer me his PS4 that he is not currently using. What system is the demo on? It's on PS4, PS5, and the Xbox series. I don't know specifically which Xboxes. Xbox One, Series X. There you go. Awesome of him to do that. I know, right? We were planning on having lunch already, so the timing just worked out real well. I think it was like the day before he was heading out and was gonna be in my neck of the woods, that he was like, hey, I saw your tweet. So what is Arise? I've never heard of it. Arise is the next installment of the Tales of series. So if you heard of like Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Vesperia, Tales of Xillia, Berseria, Zestiria, all of those games, this is the next installment of that game series. I'm not a Tales of fan, but I like what I played of the demo. Plus, Kisada is one of my types of character. Oh, I have to look out for Kisada. I don't know any of the characters. I know basically next to nothing about what Arise. I've pretty much been like not looking things up specifically so I can experience it completely, you know, blind. But I'm very, very excited. Snowy Satoru is resubscribed for the 20th month. Thank you, Snowy. Jaboka cheered with 500 bits. Thank you, Jaboka, screaming about Tails so much. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Can you tell I'm excited? I can tell you're excited. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna love Law and Rinwell. I love Tails characters, so I'm pretty excited. Honestly, when the game comes out, I'm probably going to purchase it on PC because I feel like my laptop's pretty beefy. It essentially turns it into a portable game. So I'm probably gonna play it on PC when it comes out. I have finished Berseria. I liked it. Berseria was pretty good. I feel like Berseria gave Zestiria more weight. The X in Xillia is pronounced with an SH. Xillia? Are you serious? Wait, no, you're lying to me. You're lying to me. Wait, have I been pronouncing Xillia wrong this whole time? You're lying. Please tell me you're lying. Please tell me you're pulling my leg, cause oh no. No. That hurts me. That hurts me. That hurts me. Like, it makes sense, but also that hurts me. Are Tales games connected, or can you grab any game to start? If so, which one would you recommend? Tales games are, for the most part, independent of each other. There are some exceptions, like Tales of Symphonia had a sequel, Tales of Xillia, quote unquote, question mark, had a sequel. Berseria is a prequel to Zestiria, but those two can be played independently of each other, honestly, and be just fine. But for the most part, if they have a unique, like, Tales of blank, then they're separate. So Tales of the Abyss, Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Vesperia, Tales of Xillia, Tales of Zestiria and Berseria are kind of sort of linked. So yeah, most of them are independent. Honestly, I feel like you would be best off starting with Symphonia, if only because it didn't age super well, and if you play the later games first, you would have a hard time going back to it. So it's kind of one of those things where it's just like, I love Symphonia so much, but I can acknowledge that it really, some of the things in it didn't age super well. But my favorite game in the series is Vesperia. Vesperia is probably, to me, the shining Tales example. Abyss is also good. Abyss is good. Oh yeah, I forgot about Grace's F. I never played that. I played maybe like 10 minutes of it and then I dropped it. Vesperia is on everything and very good. Yes, that is true. It is on literally everything, even the Switch, so you can play it portable, and it's extremely good. Honestly, if you wanted to just skip straight to that, you wouldn't go wrong with it either. The only reason why I say Symphonia first is because it's harder to go from Vesperia to Symphonia than it is to go from Symphonia to Vesperia. Hi, HF! I forgot to tell you something. Guess what? Okay, alright, I see you. I see you, my dude. I see that. I'm going to furrow my eyebrows and say, yes, HF? Question mark? Saphir, hello! How are you? Hello! How are you? Has also resubscribed for the 33rd month in a row. Thank you, Masay, can't believe I'm going to month 33 here. I will be lurking as I'm currently modding for another streamer right now, but I hope to be here as soon as I can. Heck yeah, dude! Always great to see you. Thank you for popping by and best of luck with modding. Aww. James EP is cheered with 1,000 bits. Thank you, James. Can't stay to watch sadly as I have other plans with my folks, but I still wanted to drop some bits. Hope you and the chat have fun tonight. Take care. Thank you, James. Have a good one, dude. Enjoy your family time. I'm good, just super hungry. How are you? I'm doing well. I just ate, so I'm not currently hungry. But go get something to eat, man. Go get something to eat and then bring it back and hang out with me. Seriously, we need to hang out soon. Ryusane has dropped a generous tip into the tip jar. Thank you, Ryusane. First donation, following since about 2015, and you signed on my PS3 and Switch. And you signed my PS3 and Switch copy of Vesperia.com. Bravo! As a big Tales fan, I have to know, do you have any favorite Tales daddies? Not necessarily dads, if you get me. Kratos, Raven, Gaia, Zavid. Oh my god, Tales daddies. Are we having this conversation now? Oh dear. Well, thank you, Ryusane. It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for all of your support through these years. Oh man. Tales daddies. See, Raven is probably my favorite character in the Tales series, but I don't really feel like he's like, you know, I know what context you're asking for Tales daddies, quote unquote. And I don't think he really fits in that. So I would probably say Kratos and Yuri. Yuri doesn't really have dad energy particularly, but I mean Yuri's pretty, so whatever. Bangohan wa nan deshita ka? Oishikatta ka? I think I understood. What did I have for breakfast, correct? Question mark? You asked it what I had for breakfast. I didn't eat breakfast. I ate dinner. I had chicken long rice for dinner. Which is essentially like rice noodles with chicken, and it's basically chicken soup. Bangohan is dinner. Oh wait, Asagohan is breakfast. My bad. Okay, well I answered the question anyway. It was very good. Bangohan is dinner. Man. Frick. HF! What are you doing? HF, thank you so much for the 10 gift subs. Thank you. I appreciate it. HF Chef has just gifted 10 subs to chat. Thank you. Tino Sue, Josh Go, 1993, Icy Cone, Penguin Gamer 36, Cubies, Blood Plasma King, Tashi Moraine, Draven Gardner, Sarah Shady, and Gaxgub. All gotten a gift sub from HF Chef. Thank you so much, HF. I appreciate it. We'll give people about like 3 to 5 more minutes to load in from Twitter and whatnot. We'll give it 3 or 5 more minutes. So that we can all be nice and cozy. Go grab a drink, go grab whatever it is that you want to grab for stream time. And then we'll get started with the game. How long is the demo? I believe it's like around an hour to play through it once, but there's several characters that you can pick from. And I still have time to prepare my breakfast. Yeah, go. 3 to 5 minutes. Let's go. The beginning of the stream is always just chatting with chat and reading some notifications while everyone's like coming in. Bye, Blonde Eye Gamer. Yeah, no worries, dude. Have a good one. Taylor is resubscribed for the 13th month. Thank you so much. Hello, Buzz Beepers. Razalon X has resubscribed for the 27th month. Hello, Razalon, thank you. So first stream back here in a while due to both uni deadlines and also adopting a cat called Tilly. Oh, precious. She's quite a handful for an 8-year-old, which has pretty much eliminated my depression. I would tell you a pun, but Tilly has my tongue. Aw, precious. Precious, precious, precious. I'd say the demo is shorter than that if you don't fight a bunch of enemies. That makes sense. But there's also like a bunch of characters. So. Hi, Night Killer. Lawless time with 3 is cheap with 100 bits. Thank you, Lawless. Hey, say what pastry wanted to rule the world. Attila the Bun. Oh my god. Chawolfi says, shoot, what? There's a demo of this? Yes, there is. It's out of PS4, PS5, and the Xbox Series. Jay Linebeck has resubscribed for the 46th month. Thank you, Linebeck. First time viewer, long time subscriber. I put this towards saving the Bowsers. Thanks, Linebeck. Dark Dud 3 has cheered with 150 bits. Thank you so much, Dark Dud. Does a cup of tea have a complimentary cinnamon roll? Yes. Yes, why not? Why not, though? Ryuki Styles has resubscribed to Twitch Prime for the 12th month in a row for 13 total. Thank you so much. I'm just listening to your stream right now as I have to look over one of my dogs because he's being jealous over another dog my mom is sitting right now. Aww. I also want to say I love the new screen I'm seeing right now. Thanks! I'm glad you like it. I thought you already had a PlayStation console for some reason. I have a PS3. I don't have a PS4. I mean, technically, I guess now I do have a PS4, but I'm borrowing it. Zalden at 1 has resubscribed to Twitch Prime for the 8th month. Thank you, Zalden. Hey all, 8 months of subbing. Thank you, chat. And so many more are following your content. Happy trailing Masay. Thank you, Zalden, so much. Scissor212 is cheap with 100 bits. I make a bad pun, but I don't want to get a rise out of you. How dare you? Thank you. Night Devil Cries. Bizarro is what got me into the Tales series, and I can't wait to play more Tales games. Question is, what should be my next one? Vesperia. Vesperia. I will push Vesperia until I'm blue in the face. Freeze Mage 360 is cheap with 100 bits. Thank you so much, Freeze Mage. Any chance you can hold on to it for a few more months so you can play Ghost of Tsushima? That one is also really good. Yes, actually, Laughing Boy and I were actually talking about it. And he was like, so what is it that you want to play? And I was like, oh man, heck, dude. There's Persona 5 Royal, and then literally the next thing I said was Ghost of Tsushima. And he was very excited. Very, very, very excited. Oh, Night Killer says, Vesperia is how I found you. High five! Last of Gloucester says, I want to get into more JRPGs like Tales of, but I only have a Switch. Well, have you played Vesperia? Because Vesperia is on the Switch. Kyle Jensen 8 is cheap with 100 bits. Thank you so much, Kyle. Oh snap, this demo came out and you can play it now. I was actually going to ask maybe you a Tales veteran some advice on it since I've never played a Tales game, but I think seeing you play would answer most of my questions. I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, I might be a Tales veteran, but I still like have not played this game at all. They tend to switch up the gameplay a bit. Maybe I'll try Vesperia. Vesperia is worth it. And now they have all of the PS3 content on the standard edition, which is great. Hi, Super Weird Plush. Says Red 212 is cheap with 100 bits. Why did the mage from Aspio get into the library? Because she likes to read a lot of books. Oh my god. Speaking of Vesperia, thank you, Scissor Red. Meg Fox is cheap with 100 bits. You know the cookie dough bites you can get at the movies. They make a cinnamon bun version. All of these products that are Cinnabon that I need to try. Ugh. Thank you, Meg Fox, very much. TJ McCarthy has resubscribed for the 14th month. Thank you so much. Musical resubscribed for the 27th month. Thank you, Musical. Does is looking infected. It's cheap with 300 bits. Thank you, Does. Tales of Arise. More like Tales of Chat getting a rise. And I'm gonna say, ha! Thank you, Does. Silver Sylveon 2179 is cheap with 102 bits. Thank you, Silver. Never played a Tales game before. I might have to try this demo after the stream. Heck yeah, do it. And Ketchum Kid has cheap with 100 bits. Thank you, Ketchum Kid. Is this the next Tales game or is it a baking simulator? Oh, the only thing this Joker rises is some dough. Oh my god. Thank you, Ketchum. Alright, it is time to get started with the game. Are you guys ready? It is time. I might ask for volume checks in a little bit once we start getting into it. But it do be time. It sounds very epic. Yes. Yes. Yep. Okay, so voice selection. Oh, it's just audio. Volume sounds fine. A touch loud. Yeah, save data won't carry over, which is unfortunate. But I mean, I guess they just have like a very specific portion of the game for the demo, I suppose. I'm curious as to how big the demo size is. I believe it's like 3 gigs. Let's go blast my ears with this OST. It already sounds super solid. I'm down. Difficulty, normal, moderate, hard. I'm gonna go for normal. I don't have time for... yeah, whatever. I put queuing time. What? I don't know what that is. Fix. Subtitles. Yes. Okay. Yeah, this looks fine. Wait, what's that button? Wait, what's that button? Save and begin. What the frick is that button? Wait, there's what is it? The middle, oh, you know what? Yo, I've never had a PS4, alright? Leave me alone! Leave me alone, this is my first... I don't have a PS4. Shut up! I am a Nintendo baby. Nintendo baby. I was like looking at the controller. I was like, what the frick button is that? I was like, oh, the big one in the middle? You mean the one that doesn't look like a button? Oh man. Griffin Kitty, as you subscribe with Twitch Prime for the 27th month. Thank you, Griffin. Hi, Masay, I have great news. I went to an interview today for a salon receptionist job. I ended up getting hired on the spot, and I start next Friday. Hey, congrats! That's exciting. That's really exciting. Congrats. Select the character you wish to control in the demo. If you wish to clear the demo, you can see a preview video for the character you're controlling when clearing it. Okay. Character can be switched during gameplay, however, the bonus movie that plays after clearing the demo, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, let's do Alphen. Wait, I want to see all their names. Cheon, Rinwell, aw. Aw, Rinwell's cute. Wait, Rinwell's really cute, though. Law. Oh, he's a punchy boy! Punchy boy! Ooh, punchy boy, yes. Isara, oh, paladin lady. Oh, heck yeah, look at that! Oh, that looks mean as heck. Dohalim. Oh, it's a bow staff? Heck yeah! Give me that! Heck yeah. Oh, Zarix is standing law. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that we do play law, but I want to see the basic dude. Let's start basic. Let's start basic. Now loading. Okay, nice.
Well, off we go.
Yo, this is pretty. Wait, this is pretty though. Okay, so move. Camera, okay. Dash. It's just a regular old run. Okay, that centers it. Oh, continue past Overseer Hill. Okay, I can jump. Yo, this looks real cool though. Yo, what if I go backwards? Well, what if I'm like, haha, story? What story? Demo? What demo?
Not this way, I guess.
It's like, no, you can't do that. Elephant is the same voice actor as Bird Guy from Bizarria. Oh, that's interesting. That's pretty cool. What's over here? Anything? Anything? This looks like an outlook of some sort. Yo, I'm into this style. The style of the graphics. It almost reminds me of like it almost reminds me of like Photoshop filters. It really just reminds me of Photoshop filters. Yeah, it's real pretty. So, Zeugles? Zeugles. So Zeugles, bugles? Have infested even tranquil places like this, huh? That's a damn shame. What do you expect? Tamed or stray, wherever the Renans? Oh god, please, why didn't you voice act this so I would know how everything's pronounced? Wherever the Renans are lurking, Zeugles are sure to follow. It'd be a surprise if there somehow weren't any Zeugles in this part.
Just great.
I know that, it just threw me for a loop for a little is all. Listen, Zeugles are sorry, Zeugles is throwing me. I keep wanting to say bugles. Are deployed depending on the environments they're best suited for. When we visit an area for the first time, we'll have no idea what they're capable of. So think carefully how to put that blazing sword to use. Right, I'll keep that in mind. Now let's get moving. Alright, cool. Hi, Atlas Nexus! Welcome. Oh, wait. Alright, cool. Boost strikes. Use normal attacks to build up the gauge. Then when the gauge is full, press to unleash a potent co-op attack that can defeat non-boss foes. Okay, so that's like the thing in the center. Alright, hits. Cure points. Oh, so cure points is like a standalone heal thing. Yeah, I'm into this. I'm into this song. This is definitely a cat jam. I'm cat jamming. Cure points. Consume when casting healing and support arts. So everyone can cure and heal and support. I assume that someone, like, you know, focuses on it. Arts. Press blah blah blah. Okay. To trigger the corresponding art set to each button. So we get to see that. Boost attacks. Neat. Alright. Got it. Yes. Normal attacks. Oh, wait. R1 to perform a normal attack? Oh, okay. And first you can string up to 3 normal attacks together by learning certain skills. This limit can be increased. Okay. Arts are special actions, blah blah blah. Yep, I get that. AG will gradually store automatically. It will restore more slowly when attacking. Oh, that, okay, so we have a dodge as well. Cool, alright. Microphone Kirby says, violin and RPGs are my weakness. Aw, man, same. Same though.
Don't get careless.
Alright, let's see. Oh, this is gonna take some getting used to. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then here we go. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, I think I can get used to this. Whoa, what's guard? How does one guard? Alright, this is one of those games where just like if you mash the buttons then you feel super badass anyway. Cause I'm feeling pretty badass. But I have no idea what the heck I'm doing.
I'm just trying to do the best.
Oh wait! Ah, shoot! Boost strikes. Boost strikes are one-hit kill attacks, perform when tandem with other allies. Okay. Frustrated because I knew you had a Twitch, but always slept when you stream, so I followed yesterday. Ah! Trigger Dusty, thank you so much for coming and thank you for watching! Well, I'm glad that you made it to this stream. Hello, hello, and I hope you enjoy.
Can.
Still, this ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Cool. Yes. There is no
Great.
guard unless you are Kisara. Interesting. So no guard in a Tails game. Weird, but okay. All right, I can get behind that, I guess. I think I've got the hang of this. Don't let it get to your head. Go to your head. Complacency leads to trouble. You never loosen up, do you? There's no such thing as being too alert in battle. On we go. So all of our defense is going to be in dodging. Nice. I mean, I'm down for that, honestly. That's pretty much how I play games anyway. I'm not one for blocking too much, except Vesperia where you kind of had to. Alpha can sacrifice HP to use Flaming Edge, a strong, wide-reaching blaze sword attack. Hold blah 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 blah, which will trigger a Flaming Edge after he performs a chorus mark. Neat. Extra damage to downed enemies. Oh, neat. All right, so he just like swaps out damage then. Nice story of Dory. Welcome, welcome.
Everyone's
Rumham
still
Kurt.
in one piece.
What? Okay. Right, voice acting. That is correct. Rumham Kirby is cheat with 100 bits. Thank you so much, Rumham. I have talked myself into cheat day for the last time. I now understand why you felt the way you did a while back. For breakfast this morning, I consumed 2 whole cinnamon rolls from Cinnabon. Those things had nearly 1,900 calories between them. Then I had to go to work for 10 hours. They were delicious, but I won't be cheating again anytime soon. Yes, did you know there's a Cinnabon ice cream? I posted a picture on my Twitter account a few days ago. I did. Chiefy mentioned it when she was here for one of the Pokemon streams, and I just lost my mind. Absolutely lost my mind. But yeah, I don't recommend eating cinnamon rolls for breakfast, but I mean, I can't really speak too much there. Sacrifice HP for power. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Itadakimasu. At camps and inns, you can cook meals, conferring temporary effects when eaten. New dishes can be made by finding recipes. Okay. Favorite meals. It's wise to rotate who's on cooking duty based on your current goals to the party's overall status. Alright. I don't usually get super into the cooking aspect of these games. I do a little bit when it's just like, you know, when it's, I guess, convenient, but I don't usually go out of my way. Baker Staunch!
What's this doing here?
Baker Staunch, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. I appreciate it. That's super generous of you, dude. McButterscotch, Stotch, Karen Lionward, Devil Cries, Anubizette, and JRay3 have all gotten a gift sub from Baker Staunch. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Gamer00700 is cheered with 250 bits. Thank you so much, gamers. Dormant Heart 95 is cheered with 100 bits. Thank you, Dormant. First time experience a Tales game. Neat. Never played before but was looking at Vesperia. Good first game. Excellent first game. Excellent first game. Edzuologist says, pro tip, do not make cinnamon rolls yourself because then you'll be tempted to do nothing but eat cinnamon rolls. Happened to me. Yo, I've been thinking about making, like, from scratch cinnamon rolls. Excuse me! Sorry! Ah! Oh, heck yeah! Look at that! Alright, cool.
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
I'm just spamming. I'm spamming. Okay, so the diamond things are like my not mana, but my art gauge. I see. Heck yeah! Wait, is that it? Oh, that's it. Thank you for bless yous. Yeah, honestly, I was a little bit on the fence about normal attack being on the right bumper, but I can feel myself getting used to this really fast. Metal engraver can craft accessories for you using ore. Okay. Man, this is so pretty. I'm like impressed just by how nice everything.
There's something in the water.
What's this?
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
Yo!
What do you mean, where does it come from?
Oh, it looks like a comet.
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
So these are the character
that's
skits?
transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So, technology is technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
Yo, character skits got a big glow up. What the heck? Frosty, hello. How are you? How are you? How are you? Okay, so character skits are really cool. I'm into that.
Hey, Rinwell, do you always have to say an incantation before you cast an art?
Yeah, they don't really add any extra power or anything, but reciting them is what allows the astral energy to come together and flow through me.
Hello, bird.
It takes time to complete, but they're what lets me use such strong magic in the first place.
What happens if someone interrupts you while you're in the middle of chanting?
Then I have to start over from the beginning. As soon as my concentration breaks, any astral energy I've accumulated disperses.
Got it. So once you start reciting, that's our cue to make sure that no enemies can get near enough to disrupt you.
Yeah, that would be appreciated. Although, I do have one fun trick up my sleeve. Once I finish chanting a full incantation, I can hold on to a single astral art without casting it right away.
So once the astral energy's in place, you can choose to set it off whenever you want? That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't fully have the hang of it just yet, but I'm sure it'll come in handy sooner or later.
Something about her I don't mean to be like a snob about this, right? I really don't. But there's something about her audio quality that is jarring for me. Am I the only one that thinks that? Her voice is fine, but it sounds like almost buzzy compared to his? Question mark? Is that my headset? Is that my headset making it sound like that? Didn't hear it. I'm concerned about my headset then. No, I hear it too. Interesting. That's really interesting. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but I noticed a little bit of like buzzy. No, I mean, you spam, but is this available for Switch? I don't think this is coming out on Switch, unfortunately. From what I understand, it's like PC, PS4, and 5, and Xbox Series. But the demo is not on PC. Bye, Princess Pixel. Thank you so much for coming. But yeah, it honestly wasn't that bad. It was just something that I noticed. I was just like, is that my headset? Question mark. Can I fish? No, nothing. Okay, I guess that's it then? Question mark? Dusk the Hedgehog 711 is resubscribed for the 2nd month. Thank you so much, Dusk. Really need to start playing Tales of games. Absolutely, Tales games are so good. Oh, speaking of good, look at this. Please, can we just, this is gorgeous. Oh man, this is gorgeous. I'm impressed. Yo, I'm impressed though. What's this? Beef. Okay. I'm just gonna snatch up a hunk of beef that's laying out in the middle of a, you know, in the middle of a giant field. Court, yo, dude! Yo, what's up? How are you doing? It's been a bit. I'm beating up stuff. This is a good demo so far. Good demo. A+. Dodge? Oh, I did not dodge in the right direction.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me. Got it. I'll leave it to you.
Okay. I just strike. Ooh. Heck yeah.
So, did you like my boost art?
Yeah, it was off the charts.
Oh, let's see. Who's this? Who are you? It feels faithful to the previous Tales games, just so much more flashier. Yeah, that's kind of the read that I'm getting. Court says, been a minute, my dude. Doing all right. I'm actually so excited for this game. Heck yeah, me too. Me too. Oh my goodness. Have you played the demo yet? Have you gotten into the demo? I'm impressed. I mean, I've only been playing it for maybe 15 minutes, but I'm already super impressed by this. Aw, Brett GB has gifted a sub to Triger Dusty. Thank you so much. That's super sweet of you. Thank you, Brett. No, not yet. Haven't had the chance. I've been so invested in Final Fantasy XIV lately when I'm not working. Mood. I feel that. But I mean, I get it. The save data doesn't transfer anyway, so I mean, you might be better off just waiting for the actual game. But, I mean, it's good. It's exceeding all of my expectations so far. I don't think I've seen you around here. Are you two from out of town?
What?
Whoa, Shion! Wow! So what if we are? What business is it of yours? No. You just don't look like you know where you're going, that's all. Alright, this is our first time in the area. And you'll want to head to Vicent, the big capital of Tales, why are you like this? Menancia. Yes. Tracker Dusty, no, for these streams, I tend to read through notifications very gradually. It's just so that there's a good balance between, actual gameplay and me, getting to notifications. I try to keep up as best I can, but, sometimes I do tend to fall behind and it just kind of piles up. But yeah, I just go through them as I can, in between, slow bits of the game or when there's travel involved. Just know that, as you can clearly see, the area is crawling with Zeugles, and they all seem to be angrier than usual. If you're not looking to get jumped by then, stick on the highway. It's safer than trying to cut across the rough and run into trouble. Although, judging by that sword you're carrying, maybe you thrive off danger. If that's your thing, I won't stop you, but don't say I didn't warn you.
Anyway.
Vicent, huh? What do you think we should do? Not like we have anywhere else to go. Better than wandering these fields aimlessly.
Got it.
And it's settled. We're off to Vicent. I gotta say, Alphen looks like a big ol' edgelord, but he seems like a puppy so far. Okay, sorry if I sounded rude. No worries. You're good. I was just explaining, cause yeah, I'm probably do things a little bit differently from other streams, but it's what's worked. Safe travels, folks. I'm gonna hang around here a bit longer in case more travelers like you two lose their way.
Come on, guys. We've got
He's
lots
a big
to do.
dummy. Yeah, he looks like a super edgelord, but I'm into it. Cool. What are these? electric giant crawdads?
No choice.
Heck yeah. Except I'm shocked now.
Be my guest.
Hello. Please move.
We'll soon see about that.
Well, I hate this.
Try harder. Blow away. Move on. Try this. Correct. Here I come. Rising Wyvern. Mirage. Demon Fang. Rising Wyvern.
What was that? Oh, I see.
Don't mind if I do.
I'm on it. Here I come.
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
You're really strong, Alvin.
You're done.
Still, pretty sure to have you around.
As impressive as all.
Oh shit. wait. I wanted to do another one. I did her again by accident.
Yeah, I look pretty flashy out there.
So glad it met with your approval.
Okay. I'll wander around a bit more, I suppose. Look at this. Pretty. Gorgeous. Gorgeous pretty. Oh my god. I want
should
this
be a
game
good
to
place
come
to fight.
out. I
Wow,
want this game to come
Kisara.
out. I'm gonna
It's
play
so
it.
big.
You're talking about my shield, right?
What? Wait, what? Excuse me? Oh, what did you say? Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Let me see. Oh, and Jory J is cheered with 100 bits. Thank you so much, Jory. Have you seen this thing called Roadrunner? I hear it's a running joke. Ha 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 ha. I've been holding on to that one since I got up this morning, and by fate you happen to stream. Puns are your calling. Deep sigh. Thank you so much. You know, George J also cheered with another 100 bits and says, so on a scale of Xenoblade to Kingdom Hearts, how complicated is this RPG series story-wise? Probably Xenoblade, because they're not connected. Kingdom Hearts is confusing because everything is connected in a big old giant rat's nest knot, but these games, some of them are loosely connected, but for the most part, they're all like pretty standalone. But the internal stories are all very good. Jaboka is cheered with 100 bits. Thank you, Jaboka. Rinwell and Hoodle are my favorites in this game. Give Hoodle pets. Aw, Poodle. Poodle's cute. I like Hoodle so far.
What are those things I sometimes see you chuck out in the middle of fights?
What? You mean my bombs?
Bombs? As in the things people use to clear out rocks? But I could have sworn I saw something other than fire burst from some of yours.
That's because these aren't ordinary bombs. They're specially made ones filled with astral energy.
Okay. And why do you shoot the bombs after you release them?
It's a part of my strategy. The effects of my bombs change when I fire bullets of a different astral element at them. It makes it difficult for enemies to predict what effect they'll have, or when they'll go off.
One moment you're using powerful bombs, the next you're using powerful healing arts. They're kinda on the opposite ends of the spectrum, aren't they?
Think of it this way. If you ever get caught up in the blast of one of my bombs and you manage not to die, I'll be able to heal you using my arts.
I'll do my best to not die then.
I like him. I like him. He seems like Puppy.
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command, It will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Yo, Dohalim though. Yo, Dohalim though. Ha ha. Anyway. Yep. 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 Yo, big old golem. Do I fight him? I fight him.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
We're gonna. What the heck? Okay, all right, cool. Cool, cool, cool.
I'll bring you back from death to this.
Wait, oh, she's dead.
I've let you all down.
Excellent. Everyone's dying.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
This is so flashy. It's so flashy. Flashy. Oh my god.
That'll teach us for getting cocky.
Okay, so Law's dead. And all the outlaws are coming out. Law is dead.
We should be able to cook here.
Oh, camping on camera will restore your party's HP and CP. While resting, you can watch skits and cutscenes you've previously viewed. Oh, awesome! Wait, that's the thing that was sorely missing from a couple of Tales games. Neat. Oh, shopkeepers. 10,000 gold. Sure. Peach gel. I have a few of those. I have a bunch of life bottles. The rest are ingredients. Sure. Aha!
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend...
Rest. Half Crooked Grin is here with 100 bits. Thank you so much, Half
About
Crooked
time we call it a
Grin.
night?
Indeed. One should never underestimate the power of beauty sleep.
Odd. I never thought you would care.
So reminisce, I see. That's cool. Cook before resting. Roasted chicken, steamed potatoes. Yeah, sure. Elfin.
That turned out good, if I do say so myself.
Hey, what's the smoke? Is it an enemy attack?
Seriously, it's making my eyes and throat burn. What the hell is going on?
Oh no, did he screw up?
It's probably some sort of gas. Try not to breathe it in as much as you can manage.
Gas? Those cowards!
He's screwing it up!
Isn't this just cooking smoke?
He's screwing it up. He's
What
screwing
kind
it
of
up.
food makes your throat burn so bad just from the smoke?
He's screwing it up!
Alphen is.
They're trying to gas Alphen?
No!
What? Those sick bastards! I won't let them get away with this!
Calm yourselves and listen. I was simply trying to say that Alphen is the one cooking.
Oh?
Maybe I should throw in some more spices, just for that extra kick. Yeah, that'll help.
No,
See if I'll turn up the
puppy!
heat while I'm at
No,
it, too.
puppy baby!
Oh, crap. The spice is burned. Well, at least the meat's coming along nicely. All right. Now I
Puppy
just
baby,
flip it over
no!
and-
Hey, Alphen? What are you doing over there?
Oh, Shion. Perfect timing.
Shion.
I actually just finished roasting up a chicken. Call everybody over so we can eat together. I used a ton of spices, so it's got a good punch to it. Might have overcooked it a little, but it should still taste good.
I'm starting to understand why your food always tastes so damn spicy now.
Hasn't anyone told him that it is actually possible to have too much of a good thing?
If that's the taste he truly wants, far be it from me to contradict. His cuisine is a rather delicate repast.
Puppy, why? Puppy, don't do that. No. Liam, hi Liam. How are you?
Let's greet the dawn.
A laudable sentiment.
Hey, is Dohalim's shirt on backwards?
Suffice it to say, mornings aren't his strong suit.
Hey, same. Me too, though. How do I view the map again? Map. No. Map. Ah, here we go, map. I have to head to Vicent, but I don't know where Vicent actually is. I'm just moseying right now. Next gen Tails is shaping up to be fine, right though? Big agree. I could go to Title Plain. That's following the road, I guess. Potato! Oh, can I not go this way? I don't know what's good for me. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Frosty R&B has dropped a tip into the tip jar. Thank you so much, Frosty. I'm doing great, Masay. Hope everything's going well for you. Especially this crazy year. 7 being the ultimate lucky number. I'm curious, are you and the TRG going to PAX West this year? I'll be enforcing this year, so I'll be a bit busy. Aw, I wish I was. I almost decided to go. But it just didn't work out this time, unfortunately. I'm definitely crossing my fingers for next year. Next year will probably be a bit more likely for me to make it to PAX West.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
But yeah, I almost decided to be like, all right, it's time. Let's go back to conventions. But not this time, unfortunately. But it's always nice to see you, Frosty, and thank you so much for popping in.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Your astral arts are truly incredible.
Every little bit helps, right?
Indeed it does. I'll keep pushing to be better as well.
Demon Fang! Do it! Dragon Drop! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
I think I'm getting stronger.
Linebacker says, TBH, I don't think it's safe to go to cons yet. Yeah, I don't blame you at all. That's also why I was just like, because when I was planning on going to PAX West, it was just like calming down, but now things are kicking back up again, and I'm just like, But here's hoping for next year. Hi, Koofy. Yeah, Tails. Playing some Tails games. When the time comes though, cons will be a treat. It really will. I miss it so much.
Your astral arts are truly incredible.
Every little bit helps, right?
Indeed it does. I'll keep pushing to be better as well.
Yes? Yes.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
This is not on the Switch, unfortunately. I don't think it's getting released on the Switch, at least for like not a really long time. Jockey, hello! Jockey33 is raiding. Hello, and welcome, raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to Tales of Arise, the demo. I'm honestly just trying out the game, hanging out with chat, and fighting some monsters. It's going real well so far. I'm enjoying the game. It is very, very good. Probably go to Overseer Hill. Not so far in the demo. It's very smooth. The combat is really good. It took a little bit of like getting used to, and I'm not sure if I really understand everything that's going on in it. Actually, I take that back. I definitely don't understand everything that's going on in it. But I mean, it feels nice. It's easy to do big numbers. Everything links really easily, which is a plus. And honestly, when I play Tales games, all I really want to do is feel cool. Mash some buttons and feel cool, you know? That whole, haha, anime, let's kick butt and make everything look really fancy. Yeah, this game is doing a real good job of making it feel flashy and special, which is ultimately all I wanted. From the demo, anyway. I mean, I want a little bit more than that. Haha, good story, please. Aww. Do I enjoy Warriors games like Hyrule Warriors? Absolutely, I love the Warriors games.
I can feel my precision.
I mean, all I played of Warriors games are Hyrule Warriors 1 and Calamity, so my expanse of the Warriors games is a little bit narrow, to be fair. But I do enjoy the playstyle. Especially Calamity. Huh? Oh, you know what? I just went in a big old circle. Okay, time to actually make some progress. Chiefy! Hello! Chiefy Creates is here. How are you? Yeah, I was just talking about you a little bit earlier. Someone brought up the Cinnabon ice cream that you recommended. And I was like, yeah, Chiefy told me about that, like one of the Pokemon streams. How are you? You're doing well. No, I don't wanna do that. I just want to pick the bushes, thank you. About me, Pog. Heck yeah.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Oh, these are new. Oh, they're in front of a treasure chest. Investigator 126 is resubscribed for 14th month. Hello, thank you. Oh, these guys hurt a bit. Heck yeah! Okay, I'm really like, oh no. Oh no. I'm hurting. Wait, how do I use items? Where are items? Ooh. Yes. Heal me. Very good. Okay, I'm good. I'm good, very sleepy, but I'm gonna play some Final Fantasy 15. Relax, hope you're well. Ooh, good choice. Good choice. That is some very relaxing things. I am doing well, thank you. I'm just vibing.
Your astral arcs are truly incredible.
Doing
Every little bit helps, right?
doing the game thing, you know. I'm still just like, I'm still sweating about catching up before Endwalker. I know that it comes out in November, but I'm just like, I'm so behind.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
To stop you dying. Ah, yes. Why did you heal me? You were dying. Ah, yes. I remember now.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Treasure chest.
We got some good equipment.
I can't say its
Lazara
appearance is to
Flores
my
has
tastes,
cheered with 100
personally.
bits and says just sending love. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Very sweet. Half Crooked Grin is cheered with 100 bits. Thank you so much, Half Crooked Grin. Plot twist. Shion is from Remnant. JK.
What's this thing?
Thank you so much. Lartari has resubscribed for the 19th month. Thank you, Lartari. Hello, I hope everything's fine for you. Just passing by to say hi. Hello, Lartari. Thank you so much for
You
saying
can tell it's
hello.
tough
Oh,
just
giant
looking at it.
eagles. Giant eagles
Yeah.
roam certain areas.
It
They're
probably
very hard to
messes
find,
up
but you can
good.
get rare items, lots of SP if you manage to bring. I'm gonna do it. 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 Let's do it. I'm gonna get my butt kicked. That's a great thing about 14 though. You can play casually and at your own pace. Too true though. Too true. I also appreciate like when you're not in the mood to do like really hectic / slow things. There's still a lot of things that you can just, you know, vibe and relax with. Weak points. Some large enemies have orange glowing spirit cores that can be destroyed after taking a set amount of damage. Doing so will break the core and down them depending on the enemy. These weak points can also be directly targeted. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. I can do it! Nintendo says I'm also playing Final Fantasy 14 alongside this stream. Yeah, like I feel like 14 just like kicked up in popularity very, very quickly. Yeah, the orange glow is its horns. You see that? Oh my god! Hi, I'm dead. Hello? Hello? Yep. Raise me! Oh my god, alright. Recharge, okay. I'm gonna break your face. Oh, wait. Okay, I got out of the way. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh god! Oh god! Heal me! Heal me! Oh god!
I owe you, Tion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
Thank you.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Oh, core break! Heck yeah! Let's go! This reminds me of Phantasy Star. Yo, I haven't played Phantasy Star in a while. I tried out like the new one question mark for a little bit, but I didn't stick with it. But I remember the one. What was that on? I think it was the one on GameCube a long time ago, correct? Oh god. I'm about to die. How do I use items? Okay. Ah, I see where the CP comes in. That, and I'm gonna use... Oh god, I can't spam items. Okay. That heals very little. That heals a lot. That heals just enough. I believe you can run from encounters, right? Correct? Correct? I'm not gonna run. Yeah, oh, wait, cannot flee. Never mind. Maybe it's just because I was casting. Nope. Can't flee. Alright, cool.
I don't know what I'd do without you. I really don't.
Can I flee now? Nope. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Cool. Very cool. This one.
Every time we step forward, something.
Yeah, buddy.
Slow and steady and all that, Kisara.
Oh god, this looks. Oh, that looks dangerous as heck. Please get out. Please get out. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm about to die. Oh dear, that looks super dangerous. Oh, that's so dangerous. Oh no, oh no, no, no. Alright, he's no longer glowing. He's still dangerous, but not that dangerous. I hate how I can just like attack to the side. Out of nowhere. Come on. Ah! Okay. I'm good.
Time to let it rip. Here I go.
Four break, nice. Very good. Oh no, okay, okay, you know what? Out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I said I'm out. I'm out. Goodbye. I'm just gonna let him tire himself out. You done? You're not done? Oh, now he's done. Is he done again? Oh no, that's special. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to win this. Knock on wood.
Thanks! Come on! Let's you and me get in there and finish this fight!
About to die. About to die. Oh, thank you.
I've let you all down.
Oh, he dead.
Okay, here I go.
Sleep now. They're not playing around.
Angie. Angie Boar. Angie Boar. Angie Boar. Angie Boar.
That move.
Angie Boar. Law, why do you keep dying? He just got brought back to life and he's dead again.
Try harder. Rising Wyvern. Mirage. You're mine. Front.
Here I go. And again. Purge malevolence. Here I go. Sleep now.
Take this. No escape.
Radiant clear. Here goes.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Any more of this and I'll burn out.
Magic is in. Air drop. Light astral you get to hit. Where are you going?
It's over.
Please kill him. Please kill him.
Here's a healing art. Purge malevolence. Cascading.
Now, all it's reeling.
Take it down. Now.
Heck yeah. All right. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Yourself finished.
We did it. He's down. Woo!
I think I'm getting stronger.
3 silver chunks, 1 omega elixir. Nice. Awesome.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Oh, there's your
Don't
treasure
make
chest.
me say it again.
Yeah, good idea. What's this thing?
Gold gel. I'm lazy to fight you, but I want. Hello, don't mind me. Okay.
Hi, Hoodle.
This'll be fine, right? It'll be fine.
Stay away from my friend.
Law's dead. It's fine.
Illuminate the dark. Go for the weak point. Holy land.
Mirage. Demon Fang. Rising Wyvern. Here I come. You're finished.
Come on, orange glowy, orange glowy.
Rising Wyvern. Mirage. You're mine. Polar Blade. Hurricane Thrust.
Heck yeah. Okay. Everyone's dying. Me. Heck yeah. I'm doing great. As everyone burns. Aw. You are very close to me.
Demon Fang! Not in your dreams! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Burn!
Here! Get on in there with
Rising
the
Wyvern!
You're
You're mine!
magic!
You're finished!
Lancer! I can do this.
Yeah, we're good. We got it. We got it. We're good.
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case. The design of
He
this
says
equipment
we have
is really
literally
interesting.
1 CP.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Oh, can I jump down here? Oh, I can jump down here. Neat. I can swim! I can go into a
This
cave.
place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us? while we're
Hello.
here,
Always check
I'll see what I can
behind,
do.
behind waterfalls. Yes. Probably be checking. You use that. Heck yeah. I can also, like, swap people out, correct? Arts. In assign arts, you learn to each of the different buttons. You can also set 3 arts to use while on the ground, plus an additional 3 arts to use in the air. Oh, neat! Okay. Run this. Blah, blah, blah. Edge. Rending slash. Okay. Yo, Sword Rain is nostalgic. Sword Rain is nostalgic as heck. Switch Kid 2001 is cheap with 100 bits. Thank you so much, Switch Kid. Hi, MasaeAnela, MasaeAnela server. Your mother is such an angel. Currently in a VC with her and she can hear you screaming. I'm sure she can hear me screaming. She always comments on me screaming. Shattuck Angel has resubscribed with a 6 month and over 7 total. Thank you, Shattuck. Meowdy Masay, how you been? Just got off of Final Fantasy 14 and saw you were on, so here I am. Hey, Shattuck, thank you so much for coming. We're all bringing up 14 a lot today, huh? It is Final Fantasy 14 day. Oh, one of these days, maybe I'll stream Final Fantasy 14. That's a lie, but who knows? Maybe one day I will. JC Mallard has resubscribed for the 24th month. Hey, 2 years? Heck yeah, dude! Thank you so much for 2 years. That's 5 bananas. How far am I? I'm like at the end of Stormblood. I'm in like the patch quests for Stormblood, so I'm like right before Shadowbringers. Okay, what? Yo, guys, what does the square around the sword mean? Does anyone know? Because I feel like that's a typical Tails mechanic / symbol, but I can't remember what it is. If he says maybe when data center travel is a thing, I will come visit you, please? Please? Oh my god, I would love to play with you. It's coming pretty soon, right? We'll make it happen. Means arcane arc or higher tier. Okay. So it's like an advanced thing. Cool. Let's do that. Oh, I don't have very many aerial arts. Alright. I want to see what this is. Now let's see what these are. Using an art multiple times per wait, where did that go? Where did that go? Oh, eventually unlocks a new art. That makes sense. How do I bring someone else into the party? Nope. Strategy. Nope. I know what that is. Oh wait, I apparently can't read. R1 edit. Here we go. Got it. Got it. Thanks for the great start into the day. Hope to see you soon. Have to prepare for work though. Have fun, chat, and behave. Oh, Dino, thank you so much for coming, dude. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you are well. Have a good rest of your day. Let's see how you do. How you do. I like being able to catch fish with my bare hands. That's not what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I like how I'm able to swim, but then I just realized that I caught 3 salmon just by, you know, swimming up to it and literally plucking it out of the water. No effort needed. Aww, Squib! Trouble Squid says, hi, just moved into my dorm and said goodbye to parents. So I feel emotionally scared and stressed at the moment, so I decided to come here. Thanks for all you do. Squib! Oh no, that must be very stressful. But you're making steps. You're making steps and you're living life, and I'm proud of you. That's big spooky steps, but you're doing great. You're doing great, and I'm sure your parents are proud of you too. They're getting to see you spread your wings and do your thing at the dorms, you know? So, good on you. Good on you. And all my hugs. All my hugs to you, Squib. Yo. I don't know how I feel about these horses' muscles. I mean, these horses have some defined pecs. I feel these muscles on these horses makes me uneasy. These are some buff horses. Buff horse. Aw, bunny pigs. Bunny pigs. Hello. Oh, okay. I clipped through his face. Cool. Hi. Oh, I can't go up there? I can't go up there. That's just... Where exactly am I? I'm like right over there. Alright. I'm just exploring. Salmon. Milk. I'm just milking cows, don't mind me. Oh, this is an epic soundtrack though. They got like the choir thing going on. Ooh.
There's no point in reading it unless you plan on making it.
Okay. Man, she's a little bit crank though, isn't she? Music's giving me Skyrim vibes. You know what? You're right. You're right. That's what it's reminding me of a lot. I see that treasure chest up there. I see that treasure chest under there. Hey, I like the exploration. Absolutely loving this exploration that we're able to do.
Hey, new equipment!
Who was that for? I don't know who that was for. Items. Oh, it's the shield. So it's for Kisara? Kisara. Heck yeah, look at that! I see. I have to like swim upstream for it. I don't want to do that. It's just a demo. I don't need to get every single treasure chest. Good. Good, you can't enter here. Demo, barrier. Hello, potato farmer. I heard a chimkin. Yeah, there's a chimkin somewhere, I think. Where's the chimkin? Chimkin. Is there just like a chimkin sound, but no actual chimkin? I wanted to show potato farmer the chimkin, but I actually don't see the chimkin. Oh no, I'm sorry. I think it might have been an invisible chimkin. I hope my chicken noises suffices. Oh wait, there they are! There they are! Oh, yep, here they are! Here they are, chimkins! Look at this, we found them! I have no idea why every time chickens get brought up, I just have to do the sound. I have to do the sound. They have babies too! Look at the baby chicken. I got very excited. Alright, onward, I suppose. Lawless 913 is cheered with 100 bits. Thank you so much, Lawless. Hey, Masay, what did the farmer say to his son after he graduated college? Congratulations! Oh my god. Thank you, Lawless. Pardon me if I'm not mistaken, are you two travelers? And you are? Oh, where are my manners? My name is Drashin. I work for the city.
Hey.
We were told to come to Vicent. I'm guessing this is it?
Yes!
Yes! You've certainly come to the right place! Oh, that just established his voice right there. That yush! Yush! I wish I could say welcome to you both. However, the gates to the city are currently sealed. Nobody is currently allowed to enter. The dangerous Zeugle is on the loose, you see. A Zeugle? They're nothing to get in a twist about. We saw plenty of them on the way over here.
Maybe.
This is no ordinary Zeugle affair. It's a rather large specimen. Oh, well, let me tell you about this boar that I just felled, good sir. Had a flaming horn and everything. We almost died, but who's counting? Who's counting the almost deaths? It's a rather large specimen, one that's free of its former constraints. Worse still, there are troubling reports of an even larger Zeugle on the loose, but that's neither here nor there. You mean the one that we killed? Until they've both successfully hunted down. For everyone's safety, the city will unfortunately remain under lockdown.
I guess.
Does that go for you too, despite being a resident? Sadly, yes. Due to a blunder on my part, I've been locked out as well. I'm just about to take shelter at a nearby ranch. You're both more than welcome to join me if you wish. So you're planning on holding up at this ranch? Sorry, but we've got other plans. We can't just... Hey, Shion, why don't we get rid of those Zeugles ourselves? I was afraid we're gonna have another outrageous suggestion. Oh, yep, there's that tsundere. She's the tsundere of the game. Absolutely, 100%. Hear me out. The sooner we take care of them, the sooner we can enter Vicent. Better than just sitting around at a ranch, right? Alright, let's do it. Spit it out. Where are these Zeugles running around?
That's unfortunate.
They're in the tidal plains. Wait, surely you don't intend to go there yourselves, do you? That's exactly what we're going to do. Once we get rid of them, I want a decent accommodation for the both of us. Got it? Oh, hello, Loden. Cool. I like her design, especially her hair. Yeah, she's pretty. She's real pretty. I do like her.
Okay.
Kinetic
off
Kyle
we go.
26, thank you so much for 100 bits. I'm Masay, I'm just tuning in. It's been a while since I've caught a stream. Life is very rough. I recently changed my Twitch name. I am no longer Kyle Richard Hill. Oh, okay. Okay, so you're Kyle. I'm Kinetic Kyle 26. Just thought I'd create a better Twitch and Twitter and Twitch name. Thank you for streaming tonight. This game looks really cool. I've missed you and everyone else. Cheers. Oh, Kyle. Well, Kyle, thank you so much for coming. I hope that you are okay despite life being rough. Hang in there, okay? Life tends to take its swings, but it will definitely turn around at some point and you'll be able to breathe a sigh of relief on the other end. All my hugs, Kyle. I like your new username. I do like it. Kinetic Kyle is a very, very catchy username. So A+. I do like it.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art.
Wait, is
guess.
Law Nagito?
Astral energy? Hold on. Are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
No.
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly
No.
cast my
Oh
arts.
no.
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false. Thunderblade!
Ah! What are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
Oh no. He's Nagito. Oh no. Hi, I'm Trash. Hello chat. My name is Trash. What's up? Alright. Moving on. Moving on. You didn't notice until now? I really didn't! I really didn't until I saw someone say that and I was just like, wait, what? And now I immediately hear it. Now I absolutely hear Nagito. Oh my god. Rob Darville says, sorry, who? Nagito is a character in Danganronpa. Danganronpa 2. Which I'm trash for. It's not a good thing. It's not good.
Tell me, Dohalim, has that skill of yours got a name?
And what skill would this be, pray tell?
You know, when you're talking to people around town. The way they suddenly become putty in your hands.
I'm afraid I don't quite follow.
I do.
I follow.
It's called friendly intimidation. Look imposing and speak in a deep, booming voice, and presto, you'll have people wrapped around your finger in no time.
Nope, that's not it.
I would never stoop to such scandalous tricks. Any feelings of intimidation are solely in the eye of the beholder.
So there is a knack to it! How do you learn it? Can anyone do it?
Now you've got me curious. Is there special training to master?
Let's see. An obsession with being elegant is a must. Oh, and it helps to be old-fashioned, too. Bonus points if you speak in a way no one can understand.
If you've a bone to pick with me, it'd be quicker to just come out and say it.
What? They look up to you, that's all. I'm just helping them along.
Hey! What's got into Alvin and Law all of a sudden?
I can barely understand a word they're saying. And what's with the weird poses? Was it something they ate?
I hope you're willing to take the blame for this one.
I wasn't expecting them to take me so seriously. I'll go and have a word with them.
She's the mom of the group. Paladin mom! Paladin mama! Paladin mama looks after the group 100%. I like her. She seems cool. Man, there's a lot of character skits.
What do you all say to taking the path less trodden for once?
Path? I don't see any path.
Do you mean that thing that looks like an animal trail? Path may be a generous term. I'm assuming you know where it leads?
My gut says to a bridge.
Hoodle says your gut's wrong.
Really? Well, it is definitely in the right general direction.
Not that main roads are necessarily danger-free, but he does have an uncanny knack for insisting on some strange and unique routes.
Alvin always did like a challenge. Can't say I appreciate some of the more daredevil ways he's taken us, though.
Like the landslide he insisted was a shortcut before disappearing off the edge? Nearly gave me a heart attack.
No, that's such a mom thing.
I'll
Oh,
say,
she's such a
yet the
mom.
intrepid explorer looked as happy as a pig in muck.
Probably best we stick to doing our own orienteering in the future.
Hey, so what about this route then?
Maybe if we pretend we can't hear him.
Don't you think the path forward is fraught enough without
She's the
making
sister.
extra problems for ourselves? Maybe best to reel it back.
Rihanna's a sister.
Good
Absolutely.
point. I say we stick to the main track like regular travelers for once.
Mom vibes.
Guys? I will break down this wall!
I love. Turbo, this is on PS4. Something, the bridge. You know what? I don't think I should probably be fighting anything right now. I'm doing a hurt. Definitely doing a hurt. I need to camp. Oh, it's a gun! Someone can use that. You, right? Yep. Heck yeah, gimme. Why are they bullying Puppy? First cooking, now navigation. I know, right? Poor Puppy! Poor Puppy! I see nap. I see nap area. Nap area. Give nap. Nap time, nap time, nap time. Please don't follow me. Please don't follow me. I need a nap. Nap, 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 nap. Nap.
I'm exhausted.
Oh, that's it. He just was like, I'm exhausted.
87! 88! 89! Oh, shoot!
What the? Is the enemy attacking?
Sorry about that. You're not hurt, are you?
Law? What on Dana are you doing?
Dana?
What am I doing?
Is that the name of the
Training,
planet?
obviously. I found these nice and heavy rocks that I decided to strap onto my arms, but I guess I didn't tie them down good enough because they went flying.
So you were doing improvised weight training. You and your crazy ideas.
I can't help it. If I'm not training, it's easy for me to get anxious.
Well, that's fair. Actually, I remember seeing you practicing your forms for some time when we were camping the other day.
Yep. No amount of muscle will do you any good if you don't stay on top of your fighting forms. It always feels good when I know I'm still sharp.
Sounds to me like you have too much pent-up energy.
Don't train so hard that you wind up hurting yourself, Law. I promise you, you're already perfectly strong as it is.
No, I'm not. You never know what we'll run into out there. You can never go into a fight too prepared. And that's the truth.
I like his
Besides,
enthusiasm.
I won't rest until I know that I'm stronger than you, Alphen.
No,
I
oh,
see
rivalry
how it is.
now. Okay.
Well, I don't plan on letting you beat me. Maybe I'll add some weights to my sword and practice swinging it.
Oh no.
That should help out.
Alvin, are you crazy?
You're right. This does make for decent training. Good call with the extra weight law.
Right? Now you get it?
Since we've already come this far, what do you say we have a little one-on-one with our rocks strapped on?
Hell yeah! I'm down for that. Just give me a second, I'll be all ready to roll. Okay, I'm all set. Let's do this! Take this!
I'm just getting started.
Our camp is completely wrecked!
Go. You two are cleaning it up.
Yes,
Shion.
I'm not the only one, right? I'm not the only one that raised an eyebrow, correct? Right?
What? Hey guys, I don't see any of our food anywhere.
What?
I know! The bag we kept it all in has vanished! Some Zoogles must have gotten in behind us and
Zoogles!
swiped the whole thing
Oh,
while
that
we
was
were
close.
fighting.
What?
Huh? What are you guys talking about?
More ooh, less you.
This affects you too, you know! We lost all our food, including all those sweets you love so frickin' much!
What? How could this happen? Those sweets are the highlight of my day!
Mood?
Oh, so hungry.
Hunger is like that. The moment you know there's nothing you can do about it, it becomes that much more unbearable.
Whoever did this, I swear I'm gonna make them pay for stealing our supplies.
All that's left now is this one lonesome apple.
Uh-oh.
Law?
What? Hey, don't look at me like that. I picked this apple myself. I'm not just gonna...
Food.
Oh no.
Hand it over.
Stay away!
That didn't take much.
Hey, I'm back. Huh? What the heck happened here?
Only a poignant reminder of how dangerous a food shortage can be in a collective. A serious problem indeed. And one we should all be mindful of.
I see. Does it have anything to do with why you're holding our food supply bag behind your back?
There it is. Oh wait, does it just end with a scream? It just ends with Law screaming? Amazing. Amazing. Very good. Yep. And that was the day that Law died. Alright, okay. Let's do defense up. Yeah, Mom can cook it! Mom, make
Done.
us food!
This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
Oh wait, is she too good at cooking and it didn't give us a skit?
Come on,
She's too good at
Ringo, up and at 'em.
cooking! We didn't get a
So
skit!
sleepy.
That's sad. Okay. So we need to go north this time. This is the way that I tried to go the first time around. Yep. Nope. Actually, what? How much money? Money? Oh, 3,200? We're good.
Something feels odd here.
Yo.
Be on your guard.
Cool. Oh, it looks like a mantis? Not fighting anything. Yo, that's
All
like
we
a
have to do is
giant
get
mantis.
rid of that thing, right?
Oh, that looks so cool. Look at this thing.
Looks like trouble with a capital T. Together we got this.
Oh yeah, we... I forgot that I changed up some of my setup. Alright, that works.
You're mine. Tornado drive. Aim for the weak spot. Begin. Elusive deity. Hitting pile drive. You're mine. Dragon swarm. Dazzle. Here I come.
Heck yeah.
Take this. Hurricane thrust. Hurricane fire. Hurricane thrust. Catapult.
Okay, here we go.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Radiant light. Force of regeneration. Regenerate.
Okay, okay. Can't go on the side.
Here's a healing arc.
Elusive deity.
I like how his legs are outside of the battleground. That's awesome. Hey, how about coming this way? Yeah, there we go. Now you can actually read your way.
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Here I go. Here's a healing arc.
It'd be great. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, November Hesper, thank you so much. I'm glad that you like my content. Appreciate that. Get me in that healing zone, please, 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 please.
Thank you.
Yep, there we go. Nice.
They'll make it. I'm glad to know someone's got my back.
Here I go. Hurricane strike.
Let's keep up the pressure.
I'm ready.
Ooh, nice. I'm gonna go this way.
Kisara. Is there no end to them?
We're making some progress. Keep up the pressure. It looks like we made 'em mad.
Alright, I'm just gonna dodge now. Time to dodge. 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 Dodge time. Up! He's already done. Yeah, the boar that we got rid of is definitely harder than this.
It's weakened.
This ends now. Look sharp. Here I come. Take it. Elusive deity. Rotating pile. No chance. Here I come. Dazzle. Rival Phoenix. Here I come. I'll face you. You're mine.
Ooh, Phoenix. Yeah, the Phoenix is real cool.
Take this. Dazzle. Elusive deity. Rotating pile. You're mine. Dragon swarm. Come up.
Such unadulterated fury.
No, get away. Get away, get away, get away. Someone can I? Oh, I can change it mid-fight. Okay, good, because I kind of want something else. That goes up. I'll do Dragon Storm now.
Wits about you, people.
Out, 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 out.
Here I come. Lightning strike. It's over.
Radiant pierce.
Benediction light.
I owe you one.
On guard. Down. Your arm.
Radiant.
One final push.
Let's finish this off.
He's almost done.
Not to disappoint.
Radiant light. Force of regeneration.
I can't heal you forever.
That's the most passive-aggressive healer statement. I can't heal you forever. That's some passive-aggressive healing. You know, I want to say that to someone in an MMO someday. Just heal, 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 and then be like, yo, I can't heal you forever. I want to say that to someone someday. Because there's definitely times where I've had that sentiment. I'm just like, Oh, oops. Oh. Oh, you know what? You know what's wrong? Hold up. You know what? Pineapple.
I'll bring you back from death to base.
Yep, please. Thank you.
Thank you for the healing, Delvin.
Our comrades need our abilities to survive.
Right. No one is dying on our watch. I'll bring you back from
She's
death
so
to base.
close. Come on, please. Please, please. Sorry, Mom.
Bring you back from death to base.
Oh, she's actually gonna get res. He's right there! Thank you very much.
All yours, Kisara.
Am I winning Big Sis? Yeah, I just won! Look, I just won the thing! When she said that, she meant that you're running out of CP. Actually, you know what? That that makes sense. Maybe I should have taken that into account. Greetings again, travelers. I gather you decided to take refuge at the ranch after all. Actually, we took care of your Zoogle, not Zoogle. Zoogle problem for you. What? Surely you just. Its sheer ferocity gives even the city's own guardsmen pause. A reasonable reaction for anyone with a level head to have.
What?
What? You think I'm not level-headed? Sure I do. If you consider fighting a giant Zoogle first thing after arriving at a new city to be level-headed. What about you? You're the one who agreed to help because you didn't want to have to sleep rough. That's got nothing to do with... pardon my interrupting you two. Suffice it to say, I believe you now. Clearly, I underestimated just how strong the pair of you clearly are. Save your thanks. As long as we get a warm bed and some nice food, we'll call it even.
What?
I remember you asking for food before.
What?
And then don't mind me. All right, I'm into this dynamic. I'm into this. Allow me to welcome you both to Vicent in earnest. I'm confident our city will be to your liking. Giving me high expectations, that's for sure. Head on in. Oh, and that's the end of the demo.
I'm Renan. You're Danon. There's no way. What could a Danon like you possibly gain from helping a Renan like me? You really can't feel pain?
It's just another thing I don't have.
Oh?
I don't remember anything about my past.
Amnesia, nice.
A man numb to pain, and a woman whose very touch deals nothing but.
You're wrong. You think this curse is some kind of great ability?
Ball's in your court, soldier. What do you say?
I want to fight. To live and taste freedom!
Let us finish this. We've got a better chance working together.
It's only over when you give up. You can trust me, you know? Maybe even lean on me
Until
a little.
the day I died, I knew I would be alone. I wish we had never met! Then I wouldn't have to feel this way! I have everyone to thank for that. Including, especially you, Alphen.
Yo, I'm into it. I'm into that. I'm into that. Yep. Dang. Yep. 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 I'm into it. Oh no, I'm attached to these characters now. Oh no, I'm getting getting attached. Oh no. Ooh, that. Yep. Yep. That was good. That was good. That was good. Thanks for playing. Now everything is on fire, right? Right? Yeah. There's one more month. Ugh. Ugh. Man. Got her. Yeah, they got me. They got me. This is a day one purchase for sure. Oh no, they're lovable, right? Right, exactly. That's where. Meg Fox is cheered with 100 bits and says Masay PS4 fun. Yeah, yeah, I'm enjoying it. This is a good way to kick off actually having a PS4. That's pretty neat. Oh, I'm in pain now. I'm in pain. I'm gonna go back in. Not for long, particularly, but I do want to like see the rest of like how the characters play. If you play as some of the other characters, it's a different thing at the end. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I could just like run through just really quickly. I could do that. Just forget about it for now, and then when it comes out, you'll be excited again. You're right, though. You're right. It's law time. What oh no, stop it. And I have an alarm set. What I might actually do, hold up. Let's just do story and just rush through. Story mode, rush through, and then just blast through everything. I've never played a Tales game. Would that prevent me from playing this one, or are they unconnected games? They are, for the most part, unconnected games. This one looks completely unconnected from anything else. So yeah, you are free to play this game, regardless if you have been into the Tales series before.
Just great. Right.
Okay, let's see how you fight then. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Don't get careless.
Oh, he's very fast. Oh, he's a lot faster than Alphen.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
See?
I'll tear you apart.
Oh, Law is absolutely the combo character. 100%.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen.
He kind of feels like Regal, but with hands. You're right. He kind of does feel that way.
Demons descend. Flashing bang.
Great.
All right, got you. Got it.
With my comrades, I'm unstoppable.
And what about without them?
More stoppable?
It reminds me of Jude. Oh, yeah. You know what? I forgot about Jude. Yeah, his fighting style reminds me of Jude a bit, too, yeah.
What?
Right.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Is this gonna be the same character skits?
What are those things?
What?
Oh,
Huh?
yep.
That's because these aren't ordinary.
No. That is not what I meant. No.
Bombs. They're
I wanted skip. Yes.
I've noticed that some.
I hate those guys.
I
I
pressed
can
it
get
by
some
accident.
hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything
Wait,
else
did I
I
see
throw
this one?
at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Wait, did I see this one?
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command
yep,
Earth
I saw
elemental
this one.
being.
Yep.
This should be a good place to fight.
Wow, Kisara.
Bye!
So big.
Wendy! Wendy
talking
Finnegan,
about
thank
my
you so much for the
shield, right?
1,000 bits. I appreciate it.
I wonder what we'll find out there this.
Yes. Yes.
time.
Most likely zoo.
Hello,
goals, I
Masay,
would
Wendy
reckon.
Finnegan here. This
I
game
mean,
is
other than
actually is really cool. Too bad I don't have a PS4 to play this, but oh well. In October, me and my parents are gonna have to move to a new house,
don't
and I was
sense any
thinking of
more
playing
enemies.
the GameCube version of Tales Symphonia while I move to the new house, just because I want to experience the original game. So I look forward to that. Also, be prepared for a new Legends Arceus picture coming soon, based on something I saw from the recent trailer. Awesome, dude! Enjoy Symphonia. It'll be fun. You'll enjoy Symphonia for sure. Symphonia has some of the old Nintendo references in it, which are pretty cool actually, which some of the other versions of the game do not have. So I hope you enjoy it.
Okay, off we
Yeah,
go.
I only very recently got this PS4. Laughing Boy lent it to me, specifically because I was whining. I was like, I can't play the demo. But if your PC is I don't know, meets the requirements, this is coming out on PC as well. Oh, there's the guy. Oh, where am I going? Not that way. Okay, around and up.
We should be.
Yeah, remember
Hold
when
the
it
cook
took me
here.
like an hour to get this far? An hour and a half? Finished my first playthrough of Tales of the
Something
Abyss some
feels
weeks
odd
ago.
here.
Can't wait for Tales
Be
of
on your guard.
Arise. Ooh! You know, I need to actually play through Tales of the Abyss. I played through
All we
a
have to
lot
do
of
is
it,
get
but I
rid of
just
that
kept
thing,
falling
right?
out of it. I think it was just around that time I was really busy. But I do need to go back to it. Yeah, boss fight! Again.
Looks like trouble with a capital T.
Together, we've got this!
Tales of the Abyss is so good. Yeah, it is. It is. From what I played of it and what I remember of it, it's definitely a gem. One of the highlights of the series for sure. Yes, I get it.
Now I'm in the groove.
Hi, I'm up in the air forever. So it seems like Law is the aerial combo dude. Because I'm definitely able to stay up in the air for a while.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
I'll leave it to you!
I'll be saving everyone.
Yeah, I like how Law plays actually. I can get into this. So how does the game's combat compare to the other Tales of games so far? It feels very smooth. It feels very similar to like classic Tales to me, but it also feels simple enough that I can grasp it pretty quickly, but complex enough that you can still do some kind of cool things with it.
We're making some progress. Keep up the pressure.
Yeah, I'm impressed with it so far. It takes a little bit of getting used to have like the regular attack being on R1, but I mean, all things considered, it's controlling very smoothly. It's also just like one of those games where you can essentially button mash and pretty much be fine, but you're still gonna feel cool anyway. But if you really want to get into it and do some like crazy combos or whatever, I'm willing to bet that you can do some crazy stuff with some of these moves. You know, like infinite combos and that kind of garbage. I'm sure that you can. Especially when the fights start picking up, you know? tried Tales of Hysteria, but it didn't quite work for me. The equipment system made my brain melt, and something about the story just wasn't enough to keep me there. Anyways, please, please don't let Tales of Hysteria be like your your entire perspective of the Tales series. Hysteria is rough. Hysteria is very rough. I feel bad saying that while Zarx is here, because Zarx literally got me Tales of Hysteria to play like ages and ages ago. Zarx, I still appreciate it. I love you long time. Hello. I promise I appreciate it still. But yeah, Hysteria feels like it was a tech demo for Rosaria. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much how I feel about it too. It's there were a lot of things about Hysteria that just kind of like bugged the heck out of me, and I'm huge on Tales. I love the Tales of series, but Hysteria just was not it. Hysteria, yeah, and the battle system in Hysteria also was. It was needlessly complex to do very simple things. It was very confusing, and honestly, all you had to do is literally button mash to do anything. And it felt like even if you learned the system, you probably couldn't do very many unique things with it. Zarek says, I had my fun with Hysteria and I eventually learned the curve, and it was kind of satisfying to combo at some point with the perfect blocks and all. I can see that. The perfect blocks probably would have made it fun, but I also was garbage at the perfect blocks.
Yeah. What?
What?
Great.
Do you think I'm even worthy to?
Bureau agents. The Snake Eyes must be here. Difference is, in Cyslodia, it's not just Renans. They've got Danans spying on each other, too.
The realm of Cyslodia doesn't tolerate civil dissidents like you. I hereby detain you in the name of his lordship!
No!
He's joined by his fellow conspirators, the likes of Traitor and a Danan witch.
Except I've never heard of a Danan who can cast astral arts. Renan's eyes light up when they use astral arts. I guess that means you can't be a so-called Bright Eyes after all.
Shut up! This is the only thing that's keeping me going anymore.
Ooh.
Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
You never change, do you? You've always got that damn knowing look on your face!
Move aside.
I've heard enough! Shut your stupid mouth and die!
Oh, dude, oh
so
no.
What do we do now?
Count me in.
Yo, he looks like such like a lighthearted brat. Her too. And I feel like their story is gonna be really heavy. Oh no. Ooh. Yeah, I'm here for it. Those two seem like the lighthearted bratty ones, but oh no, it sounds like their story is real dark. Ooh, voice acting, right? The voice acting is good. Voice acting is good so far. I'm gonna do story, and we're gonna do this again. You know, I'm very curious. I'm very curious. The lighthearted ones have the darkest stories. Yeah, true though, true. I need like 1 minute. You guys give me just like 1 minute to check on something very, very briefly. I'll be right back in just like a second. And back. That didn't take too long, right? I just need to check on Puppy for like 2 seconds. Aww. Let me see. The Dark Dud 3 is here with 100 bits. Thank you, Dark Dud. I hope you don't mind if I say this, but your streams are always relaxing, and you definitely have an encouraging and uplifting energy. Please don't doubt what you do, and make sure to take care of yourself. Oh, thanks, Dark Dud. You're too sweet. I appreciate you a lot. You bring very wholesome vibes to the chat, and I appreciate it, dude. Puppy, how are they? They're fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's chilling. I just want to go check on her real quick. Little A. Yeah, that's Little A. Dohalim. Let's go. We're gonna Dohalim next. Skip. We're speed running this.
Well, off we go.
Yo, wait. Oh no, wait. Okay, I didn't actually get a good look at this dude until now. Yo, look at his outfit. Oh, dude. Yo, wait, can we just take a moment? I'm taking a moment. I don't care what you guys think. I'm taking a moment to, oh dear. Oh dear, I like him. Oh, he's pretty. Oh, he's so pretty. Oh no, he's pretty. Oh, look at that. Look at that cape.
Just right.
He's got daddy energy. I wasn't gonna say that, but I mean, if you want to put it that way, that's fine. Wait, please, yes. Got it.
Don't get
Remember to stay hydrated. I am hydrating currently right now. Yo, he's smooth though. Oh, this is cool. Oh no, that's really cool.
just as well. I'm here to
Hi, I'm flying. He reminds me of Judith.
back into the fray.
He totally reminds me of Judith right now.
On guard. Begin.
Oh, Tempest! Ooh, he has Tempest. Oh, you know what? It makes sense for him to have Tempest.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Yep, he pretty. I like him.
Great.
Well then.
I probably should be
I
reading
should
like what
probably
their
think about
individual
tonight's
perk
menu.
is, but I just mashed through it. Lawless 913 is cheap with 100 bits. Thank you so much, Lawless. You may say, what did one hat say to another hat? You stay here. I'll go on ahead. Thank you very much. Third Tempest is
Right.
so pretty that not even
Got it.
gravity can touch him, right though?
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Ugh, I can't get over how cool his outfit is.
This should be a
Yo,
good place
he's
to
real
fight.
cool. Dolohim's cool.
It's so big.
You're talking about my shield, right?
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
Yep,
I
I'm
mean,
into
other than them.
Dolohim. Electro Yoshi 1 is cheap with 100 bits. Thank you so much, Electro Yoshi. So I'm up for a
don't
computer
sense any
support
more
job at my
enemies.
old community college. I interview there next week. Let the finger crossing commence. Absolutely crossing my fingers for you. Best of luck. So has the demo convinced you to buy the game? I mean, I was already convinced. Let's be real. I was already going to buy this game day one, no matter what. But I will definitely say that it has extra convinced me to buy the game and pretty much ensured that I'm going to enjoy it.
Okay, off we go.
Okay, here we go. D2 Ultima, hello! Does this play like 3D Vesperia? There's some similarities, yes, but I mean, it's a Tales game, so it's going to have some similarities. It differs from Vesperia a bit as well. Like the core Tales formula is there, right? Like all of the things that you see in basically every Tales game is also present here. But it seems to be an not open world, but it seems to have like big expansive maps to explore versus how in Vesperia you had just a
Be on your guard.
you had a map, an overworld map, and then you go into the different areas, you know?
That thing, right?
Excuse me, sorry. So there are some differences, but it plays similarly enough to Vesperia that I feel like if you like Vesperia, then you're probably gonna like this.
Looks like trouble with capital T.
Together, we've got this!
Going in.
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't
Oh, wait, what? Oh, thank you for bless use. Jabalka's cheered with 100 bits and says, so you're getting the deluxe edition with all the shirtless swimwear, right? Excuse me? How much more is the deluxe edition? How much is it? Can someone look that up for me while I'm fighting this thing? How much is the deluxe edition versus like the regular edition? Oh no. It's $50 more, excuse me? No. No. I do like me some, you know, some thirst quenching, but not for $50. Oh, it's $20 to $30 more? Oh, $50 is the Ultimate Edition.
I'm in your debt.
Deluxe is $84. Oh, so it's like 30 bucks more. 25 bucks more. Doesn't look affected. Cheered with 100 bits. It says $49 to go. Why are you guys encouraging this? Why are you guys encouraging thirst hours? Probably $10 in the store. You know, you're right, probably. Yo, I don't need the characters to be shirtless. What's wrong with you guys? What's wrong with you?
We're making some.
Ketchup Kid with 100 bits. It says $48 left. I feel concerned. I feel concerned. I'm concerned right now. You guys realize that I don't need them to be shirtless, right? You guys realize, right? Dragon Lord 354 with 100 bits and says, look, 47! You guys are insane. You guys are insane. Oh no! Oh no! I can't believe you guys started a hype train for a freaking shirtless fun. Oh my god. Freeze me 360 with 100 bits. 46? Imagery J with 100 bits. It says shirtless dudes and cute girls. Hell yeah, 46 remaining. Katagi 258 with 100 bits. It says 45 hype train. Y'all! But it's only $25 more, right? It's 25, not 50. 50 is for the ultimate. Oh my god. Dragon Lord 354 with 100 bits and says sleeves are bullshit. Oh no. Oh no. History Master with 10 gift subs to chat. To Shadow Schemer 6, Starlight Wings, Quill Shot, the Omega Bear, Machado About Gaming, Lions Eat Noons, Galeen Crusher, Flash Trickstar, Wilmer082, and Zealot Love. Thank you, History Master, for those 10 gift subs. Oh my god, I can't. I cannot. I'm just... You guys never cease to amaze me. Yummy Florence with 100 bits and says, of course we realize, but you want them shirtless, right? I mean, I wouldn't complain, but also... Why are you guys getting on me swearing? I was reading the message. I was just reading a message. I read a message. Hi, Detective Evie Devi. The game is great.
Hey.
It is fantastic. Honestly, this demo has exceeded all of my
Sure.
expectations. There's also a Hoodle plush. Excuse me? Wait, what Hoodle plush? What Hoodle plush? Where? What Hoodle plush are we talking about right now? Oh no. Mr. Bean loves has cheer with 100 bits. It says, yeah. Thank you. Chat, drop the tip into the tip jar. It says, what's this about shirtless? Shirtless Todd? Freeze Mage 360 is cheer with 100 bits. It says language. I was reading a thing. I did not say the word, right? I was just reading it. Oh my god. Todd Snack has dropped the tip into the tip jar. Thank you, Todd. I'll contribute to this fund going around, though it's too bad there's nothing like this for my game, too. Yo, can you imagine Pokemon having a shirtless mod for... actually... shirtless mod for, like, the hunk characters? That would be wild. That would be something else. I think you can dress the plush up too. Oh my god, that's cute though. Does his look infected his cheer with 100 bits and says, get out of here with that shirt. You guys are terrible.
Yeah.
Y'all are terrible.
What? Sure.
Great.
Oh my goodness. That's really funny.
Harmony and coexistence
Ooh,
between
ooh,
the
ooh, ooh.
Renans and the Danans.
Under him, for the first time in our lives, we Danans were treated with the respect we deserve.
Oh, that place looks nice.
I'm Captain Kisara of the Eldermenencia Guard. There is
Mom!
no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency.
Mom!
Thank you, Kisara. I'm Dohilim Ilkaris.
But I have
Yo,
to
is he a
know,
king?
How do you keep going with all you've been through?
I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. The fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change. However, for you it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. All I care for is maintaining peace.
If so,
Oh,
then why
ooh,
did you betray
hello,
me?
hello, wait,
You're saying it was all just a self-obsessed lie?
hello, wait, can we talk about that
Forgive me.
look that he just had? Oh, no. Well, 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 oh, he has, Oh no, he has an angry streak. He has angy rage mode. He has an angy rage mode. I love him. Yep, I love him. Yep, I love him. Yep. Yep, I love him. Max T152 is resubscribed for the 16th month. Thank you so much, Max. Thanks to Fozz Extreme for my sub gift. I'm still awake and I heard you cussed. I was reading a bit message. I did not cuss. I was reading a message. TJ James R is cheer with 100 bits. Thank you so much, James. Masay, you must be a Sprite person because you always obey your thirst. Not incorrect. Dragonlord354 is here with 100 bits and says, we need red hair shirtless. Yo, I have a thing for, like, anime characters with, like, red hair, though. Thinking about you, Zelos. Ah! Bakamase, oh no, Bakamase has cheered with a 300 bits. Thank you, Bakamase. Yakuza already has enough shirtless scenes to not need a mod / DLC, so I'll contribute to this game instead! Oh no. Does this mean I'm getting the deluxe version now? I feel obligated to get the deluxe version now. I feel like I have to obey the thirst. Wait, no, wait. I want story. Give me the story. Oh my. Let's do this one. Do they all have unique things? Meg Fox is here with 300 bits and says yes. Thank you, Meg Fox, very much. What's the redhead's name? Dohalim. I'll do this. Previous cheer with 100 bits. It says no pressure to spend extra money. We're just fooling around. You guys have have an interesting way of fooling around. Oh my goodness. How much more for the funding? Oh my god, wait, that's dangerous coming from MigFox. Yo, consider it already funded. I'm gonna get the deluxe version. I'll get the deluxe version.
Just right.
that moment when I go on Twitter and literally just like post a screenshot of of Dohalim shirtless, and I'm like, I held up my end of the bargain! Does this look affected his cheer with 100 bits? It says, thirsty mouth. Oh my goodness gracious. Good night, Freeze Mage, and good night, Max. Jaboka says, I'm not sorry for starting this. That's right! This is Jaboka's fault! This is absolutely Jaboka's fault. You started this. Hi, Galeem Crusher. Okay, what's your special thing? Instead of evading, Kasar prefers to guard with her shield and can even trigger some arts while guarding. Successfully guarding raises her morale, making any arts unleashed while guarding resulting in some... Okay, cool. That's a neat perk.
We did it!
I never had a doubt.
Okay, this shouldn't take too long.
What?
Right.
Oh my goodness
Got it.
gracious. Chat, I would like you guys
Come
to
on,
know
guys. We've got lots
that
to
you're
do.
a bad influence. I'd like you to know this.
This should be a good place to fight.
Wow,
Bad
Kisara.
influence.
It's so big.
How does that feel?
You're talking
I'm
about
calling
my
you
shield,
guys
right?
out.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would
Oh
reckon.
my goodness.
I mean, other than them.
Rinwell has a small learning
I don't
curve, but
sense
is
any
easily
more
one of the most
enemies.
robust characters in the game, if not the most interesting. Wow, it's so big! Hey, it's not all of us. Okay, a portion of you, chat, is
Yes.
a bad influence.
That's
Rinwell is the mage girl, correct?
Okay, off we go.
Yami Flores with 500 bits and says, "What can we say except you're welcome?" I don't remember how that song goes, but I see what you're going for. Thank you, Yami, very much
We
for
should be able to cook
contributing
here.
to my bad decisions. She's my favorite. I love her. I'll do her next.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Yep.
Looks like trouble with a capital T.
Oh, neat. Okay, so I see. She does guard.
Time to cross blade. You're mine. You're mine. Aim for the weak spot.
When your death came, I took the whip.
Ooh, beast.
It's on you.
What to make?
Rising Phoenix. Demon Fang. Sword Rain Alpha.
So she's just very stationary. She just tanks hits.
Thrilling performance.
Try this.
Charge like that can
Oh,
easily
hi.
be fatal.
Yes.
Just as well, I'm here to stop. This one's mine.
I'm sorry it's trouble. That helps.
Going in. Lion Howl.
Take this. Demon Fang.
Oh, it just completely missed me.
Hurricane Strike. Feast Assault.
Demon Fang.
On guard.
Sword Rain Alpha.
Elusive deity.
On guard.
Hitting
Hurricane Strike.
Shine.
Going
Radiant
in.
Power. Force of regeneration. Allow me to help you.
I'm all stocked
Resonate with the earth.
Demon Fang.
Light Spear.
Wyvern.
Down.
Consider yourself finished.
Is there no end to them?
We're making some progress. Keep up the pressure.
Thank you for all your help. Please, don't mention it.
Such unadulterated.
I'm still full of yellow. I'm good.
Amazing.
No. Okay.
Going in.
Yeah, she's a little bit too heavy for me. Granted, I don't usually go for characters that are based on, defense. But I mean, I guess that makes sense for me. Wait, how do I?
Look sharp. On guard.
No. Attack the boss. No, attack the boss, I said. How do
This isn't ideal.
Come on. Wait, how do I change? How do I change targets? I'm actually not sure. Oh, wait, here we go. That's how. Neat.
Here I go.
Isara is slow on her evasion. And she basically has no evasion. Which, I mean, I get because she has a shield. But is it... I can feel her being good and fun, but I'm just like... I'm not about slower characters and defensive characters. That's just a me thing more than anything else.
I'm almost impressed.
Our praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Tsundere line.
This one's mine.
Come on, just nuke it.
Take this.
Nuke it.
Hurricane strike. Denied. Here. I never miss.
You're right there.
Hurricane strike. I'll face you. I'll heal you all. Lightning strike.
It's right there. Please just end it. Please end it. Please end it. Thank you. Sure.
All yours, Kisara.
Bye, McFox. Thank you so much for coming. Have a good night, and thank you so much for your contribution to shirtless time. Can't believe this. Can't believe you guys. Bad influence, making me get those shirtless JRPG boys.
Hey. What?
Sure.
Yeah. What?
What?
Great.
Alright, let's see what this is.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
Under him, for the first time in our lives, we Danans were treated with the respect
Wait,
we
it's playing the
deserve.
same one. So wait, they share...
I'm Captain Kisara.
Oh,
of the
they do
Elder
share,
Menancia Guard.
uh...
There is no greater
do
honor
share,
than being chosen to serve His Excellency.
Thank you. Kisara.
videos then.
I'm Dohilim
Okay.
Ilkaris.
That's fine. I'll just skip. Oh, look at him. Look at this cutie. Look at him. Oh, I love him. Yep, I've chosen this one. This guy. Yep, this one. Mm-hmm. Yep, I like him. Okay. Then, yeah. Since that's the way that it is, what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna load up Mage Girl, just to play some of her, gameplay. I'm gonna play some of her gameplay and then switch to the gun girl, Gion. Hey Chuck Pens, combat's fun. Combat is easy to grasp and smooth, which I appreciate. Hi, Chilled. What's up, dude? Lolly hello, lolly hello to you. You having a good evening?
Well, off we go.
She's really cute, though. Look at her outfit. She's super cute. Yeah, relaxing a bit. That sounds nice. That's good. Have you seen the demo for this yet? I'll be having a good evening too. I absolutely am. I'm like into this game right now. I'm sad because it's like just demo. But so far I'm enjoying it. I haven't. How's it going so far? It's real good. It's real good. Gameplay is smooth. Gameplay is real smooth. The characters are very intriguing. Characters are very, very intriguing right off the bat, so that's promising to me.
Don't get careless.
So let's see how you...
If they rush you,
Oh, you stay far away. Yeah, you attack from over here.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Ah, so caster, I see. Oh, you attack from all the way across the field. All right. Holy moly. All right. Neat.
Demon descent! Flashing fang! Easy!
way to go!
I haven't really played Tales games, so I've seen a good chunk of them, and they look good. This is giving me major Star Ocean vibes already. I have high hopes for this game, honestly. Like, it's looking really, really promising. But yeah,
Great.
I mean, I'm a Tales nerd. I've played a good chunk of the Tales of games. Not as much as some people in here. I know some people in chat have played basically all of the games, but they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun, and this one feels like it's going to be one of the easier ones to pick up and just like dive into. Also, Tails has been needing a new engine for a while. And oh shoot, I forgot to read her freaking perk! Here we go. While casting an art, press and hold the art button to delay activation until let go. Oh, you can save it for later. Charged arts activate after your attack / art. They can be used in combos. Interesting! Oh, that's cool! I've seen 2 LPs of Symphonia and really like them both. Awesome! Yeah, dude! Have you seen Vesperia? If you haven't seen stuff from Vesperia, that one's my favorite. Vesperia is my favorite Tales of game. And it is worth playing. That or watching, as the case may be. Paganini says, I found your channel because of your Tales of Symphonia playthrough. Thank you! Jose! Yo, dude, how's it going? I own Vesperia and started up a few years back. Ah, I see. Gotcha. If you have the same art as one you currently charge, they'll combine into a higher tier spell. These can include arts that Roomwell has yet to learn or only trigger with certain combinations. Interesting! Oh, Zestiria I tried. Zestiria is rough. Zestiria was not one of the better Tales games. Vesperia I have on Steam and I haven't tried yet, so I'll have to give it a try. Absolutely. This is actually a great time to play Vesperia for the first time because it includes a lot of the... It includes all of the what was previously Japan exclusive content, which is like actually characters. Like whole arcs and characters and stuff. So it's actually a really, really good time to pick up Vesperia and give it a go. I'm doing well too, Jose. Thank you. I'm in a hotel resting from a 4-hour drive. Oh, dude. That's a long drive. Rest well.
What?
Right. Got it.
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
This should be a good place to fight.
Wow, Kisara.
Okay.
It's so
Coming
big.
over here.
You're talking about my shield, right?
I'm gonna fight. Hold on. You know what? I'm
I
gonna
wonder what we'll
fight
find out there this time.
Most likely
that
Zoogles,
boar.
I would reckon.
I'm gonna fight that
I mean,
boar
other than them.
with this character, and then I'm gonna switch to Gun Girl and play
You can tell it's
her
tough
for
just
like the
looking at it.
actual boss of the area.
Yeah. It'd probably mess us up good.
How are the characters in Arise? They're charming. They're very charming so far. I'm actually very impressed.
Let's dispose of the trash.
They also sound very interesting in general. Oh, she takes a lot of damage.
This one keeps charging us.
Weak points, yes.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it. I'll leave it to you.
I don't really understand how she behaves. Go for your tusks.
So much for sitting this fight
The
out.
videos at the end really help build story interest. Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. I was kind of like, about the characters before, but then I saw the videos at the end and I was just like, oh, now I'm actually like super curious. Oh, that's how you bank it. Alright, cool. Neat. Bank. Cool. Oh, just in time. Bank. Yo, she combos like nuts. Oh, you're gonna. Yep. Oh, she's really interesting. Starman says, well, hopefully you enjoyed Tales of Arise since I got interested in Tales games and a break from Star Ocean games. It's looking real promising so far, so yeah, hopefully. Ah, shoot. I need a pineapple drink.
Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too. Dance in the wind. Here's a healing now.
Thanks. Oh, yo, look at that. Oh, too bad it didn't actually hit.
Every time we step forward, something pushes us back.
Slow and steady and all that, Kisara.
Look at that. Wild.
I'll heal you all. Raging cascade. That move.
Here comes a big one!
Will this help? Blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah. She said blah, blah, blah. You know, she just said blah, blah, blah. Thank you for that nod. I love that nod. Yo, wait, she did it with Tidal Wave 2. Dude, that's great.
It's weakened.
This ends now!
I love that so much.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time.
This thing is weak to... Not that. Let's see if she has any other arts. She says Magicazam even. Oh my god, that's great. So have you answered this early, but did you watch the Pokemon Presents? And if you did, what were your thoughts? I did. I didn't answer that actually, but I mean, it was alright, I guess. I'm mostly interested in Legends Arceus. I'm not really interested in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Thunderblade. I'm not like slamming on it or anything. It's just not my cup of tea, I guess. But Legends looks interesting.
The enemy is going all out. Sleep now. Blah blah blah. Magic. Holy land.
Oh my god.
Here comes something big!
Try to dodge.
Is this it?
Here's a healing raging cascade. First aid.
So fine not too long
Sleep
ago.
now. Flame of fury. Burning.
I feel like Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl is geared toward people who have like some big nostalgia for those games, and I just don't. Not for Diamond and Pearl. Anyway.
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am. The tactics are working great.
Full speed ahead.
Hey, wait for law.
Sleep now. I'll be saving this one. Thunderblade. Now for something special. Mega ray. Lightning condemned.
I'm just getting
Seal.
started.
Get on in there with the others.
You'll pay for that!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. One more time.
Oh, she's a lot of fun actually. I'm into this mage.
Dance in the wind. In here.
Oh, she owns down. That's not great.
Lightning condemned. Thunderblade. The enemy is going all out. Close one.
Ooh, nice dodge. I'm gonna life follow her.
I can't lose.
It's gonna attack!
Right. Watch out.
Well, she immediately went down again. That's fun. I bet Rinwell's gonna be able to use Indignation. Probably. I honestly wouldn't be surprised.
I can't lose. Burning.
I need a pineapple. Pineapple gel. Let's go. Grandma is disgusting at being stacked the right arts together. I believe that.
Will this help? Dance in the wind! In here! Thanks so much!
Hold nothing back! Rising water! This one's Hurricane thrust!
Kill him!
Let's do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
A question for you in chat: if you were a Tails character, what would your fighting style be? I'd probably be punchy. Honestly and realistically, I would probably be punchy.
What are those things?
Cause I just in general, I prefer quick flurry type fighting and stuff. Chill says, I'm a big baby, so I would stand in the back and pew pew magic and then cry. That sounds like a good character, actually. That sounds like a great character. I like that thought. I like that thought. Alright, I'm gonna try Shion now. Oops.
I've noticed that sometimes...
Yeah, I'd definitely be the punchy up close and personal. Because even when I would do like martial arts and stuff, I was very much in your face, very aggressive. So I feel like I definitely feel like I would be very much the combo, the upfront,
off we go.
the upfront overwhelming combo type. But also I would go down in one hit. Punch me in the face, and then I'm out like a light. Bye bye. Good try, Masae. I actually do not play monk or ninja. I haven't touched either of them. I play casters, which is generally unlike me, but I like casters and 14.
We should be able to cook here.
You know, I should probably rest. Dragonlord354 is cheered with 100 bits. Thank you so much, Dragonlord! I, who stand in the full light of the heavens, command thee, who opens the gates of hell. Come forth, divine lightning. This ends now. Indignation. Yo, you got that whole thing, don't you? Wowee.
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
I do like the new skit style. It feels very alive. It's a bit of an adjustment because I did like the way that it I think we've rested like having it left up to the imagination a little bit, and I do miss kind of like the clean art style, you know? I did like the clean art style very much of the old
Tell me, Dohalim.
The old skits, but this almost feels like an animated comic, which is really cool. I keep pressing R1 to run.
The path less trodden for one.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Hi, Abby. I hope you feel better.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Yo, maybe you can try Reaper. Yeah, I'm interested in Reaper. Oh shoot, wait. I wanted to. Hold on. This is wrong. I wanted to. Can I swap who I'm controlling? Wait, can I swap who I'm controlling in? Yes. There we go. I'm actually like super proud of myself because like months before anything was shown about like the new content or whatever and Inwalker and stuff, I was like, I bet you the next class is gonna be a Reaper class with a scythe. I said that. I said that. So imagine my excitement when turns out I was 100% right. I enjoy being right.
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Oh man, I can absolutely tell you that. Oh dear! Oh no! Yep, that's not my playstyle. You know what? I'm just gonna. Yep. How about? Yep. Yep. That's not gonna work. Good night, Kyle. Thank you so much for coming.
Ready to go.
I kind of missed the post-battle dialogue. Oh, you know what? You're right, though. I didn't even like notice that wasn't happening. I mean, I guess it's out on the overworld now, so it just doesn't have that. It doesn't have that that ending screen.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that is silly.
I didn't even think about that. Heck yeah, look at that. Woo.
Consider yourself finished.
Here, let me help.
Is there no end to them?
We're making some.
What? Oh, I can swap on the fly? Oh, you know what? That's actually kind of cool.
Damn it. The enemy is going all out. Enemies incoming.
Then we'll take them down.
Oh, magic is there. Crossblade. Here, let me help. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Raging cascade. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Stay away from my friend.
Blah, blah, blah.
Coming through.
Ooh.
Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Hi, yes. How did you do that? What was that? That was cool. Lemon Joe. Let me take a look at your other arts. Thunderblade, Holy Lance, Amethyst, Freeze Lance. Oh, it's just that. I see. Alright, okay.
Dance in the wheeling circle. In here. This will come in handy. Purge malevolence. Magic is there. I will heal you all.
Well, fun.
Right, watch out.
This is kind of neat because it's a take on Mage that's a bit more mobile, I guess.
Damn it. Purge malevolence. Blah, blah, blah. Magic.
Well, hello, please. I'm trying my best.
Sorry.
Oh, you are gonna pay for that.
It's weakened.
This ends now.
Me too, please.
Sometimes the best medicine.
Shion dies again. Story at 11. Please. Lemon? Lemon.
Just what the doctor ordered.
done yet. It's just falling back.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best.
Okay, please, 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 please. Okay,
Hold on to your
I'm
art.
good. I'm good.
Here
I'm
I
good.
come. Don't mind if I do. Radiant light.
Burn in hell!
Hit.
That move!
Can we just take him out? Take him out fast. Come on, please. Yeah. 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 Yeah, buddy.
In here. Crossblade. Here.
Everyone is dead.
Here's a close one.
Pineapple.
Look here.
How about area heal? Be nice.
Back into the fray. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Purge malevolence. Magic is air. Freeze lancer.
I'm not used to not being able to move. Yo, I'm not good at mages.
I owe you one. Thanks, Shia.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Leslie Pro, hello! Leslie Pro 4 as you subscribe for the 18th month in a row for 24 total. That is 2 years. Holy crap, 2 years. Thank you so much. Enjoy your 5 bananas. I appreciate it. 2 years already. Time flies, doesn't it? I had a trip to Colorado for a wedding in my girlfriend's family recently. Was outstanding and we go again. Awesome. I've only been to Colorado once, but I remember really, really enjoying it. But I'm glad that you had a good time, and thank you so much for the 2 years of resub. Please spam. Please spam. I'm good. Yeah, buddy!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
AI seems competent. Yeah, I haven't really felt the need to yell at them, at least.
Hey.
Which is good.
Yeah. What?
What?
Great.
What?
Do you think I'm even worthy to?
Is this the 5th or 6th time we've seen that disintegrate?
You're
That would be the
agents.
5th.
The Snake Eyes must be here.
But I think that's gonna be it because I don't feel the
it's
need
not
to
just
play
remnants.
through
They've got
again
Danons
with
spying on each other too.
the healer.
The realm
Poor
of this
Shion's
world
getting the
doesn't
shaft.
tolerate civil dissidents like you. I hereby detain you in the name of his lordship.
Shion's getting the shaft because
Joined by
I
his
don't wanna
fellow
play.
conspirators, the likes of
I don't wanna play through all of
Danon,
that as literally the healer.
Except
Aw,
I've
that
never heard of a
seems
Danon who can
difficult.
cast astral arts. Renan's eyes light up when they use astral arts. I guess that means you can't be a so-called bright eyes after all.
Shut up! This is the only thing that's keeping me going
I saw the
anymore.
Warrior demo is out on Switch now too. Oh, awesome!
You never changed, do
That's
you?
fun.
You've always got that damn knowing look on your face.
Move aside.
I've heard enough. Shut your stupid mouth and die!
So what do we do now?
Count me in.
Hi, Xenoblade fan! Welcome, welcome! We're actually just about to wrap up, unfortunately, but thank you so much for swinging by. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm excited for Tales of Arise. This is very exciting. I am definitely looking forward to playing through this, and I'm glad that I played the demo because now I'm like 10 times more interested than I was already, and I was already pretty interested. Can't you just play a different character and change before the boss dies? It's dependent on the character that you pick at the beginning. I'm hyped for it now too. Thanks for showing it off. Yeah, no worries, dude. Thank you for popping in. It's definitely feeling like it's gonna be worth playing. I'm pumped. I'm definitely pumped. Alright, you guys. What is our raid message today? We're gonna do some raiding. because I want a snack. It is snack time. Favorite character to play as? I would probably keep playing as either Law or what's the main character's name again? Protag? Puppy? Puppy. Bye, Xenoblade fan. Thank you so much. Oh, PK! Hello! Am I ending stream? I am ending stream. I just wrapped up. I played through it with most of the characters. But I saw all of the ending movies that I wanted to see. Yeah, you know what? Let's do hashtag blah blah blah. Hashtag blah blah blah. Dang, it was gonna rain. All good. Aw, dude. Well, thank you. Thank you for the thought, though. Thank you for the thought. I appreciate it. Yo, Arise is hype, though. Arise is hype. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for coming today. This is a one-off thing that I wanted to do just because, you know, it seemed like it seemed prudent to be like, I'm gonna play this anyway. Why not stream it? So, yeah, Arise seems real good. I'm probably gonna pick it up literally in 5 minutes. Pre-order, baby. Yeah, let's do hashtag blah blah blah, and you can do either Magic or Arise. Either way, I don't care. One or the other would be good. And I'm going to ship you guys off to, let's see. Yes. I'm gonna ship you guys off to G, our one of our resident mods here. G, he pops in once in a while. I appreciate him a lot. I miss him. I miss him a lot. He's great. Deserves all of the love and support. So go and tell him how cool he is. And let him know that I miss him. Please. Please let him know that I miss him a lot. You know, I usually see G like at least once or twice a year. And I have not gotten to see G at all in a hot second. I miss him a lot. So go hang out with him. Go hang out with him. Tell him that I miss him and that he is very dear to me. I hope G has been well. Thanks for fueling my Tails addiction. You're welcome. You are welcome. Alright, you guys. Thank you so much for coming. I'll see you all next time. I'll probably be picking up Pokemon again, if I had to guess. But we'll see. We'll see what the next stream is. And I'll see you guys then. Bye, everyone. Have a good day, good evening, good night, good morning, whatever it is in the part of the world that you are. Bye-bye. Good night.